Yeah, shout out Mojave. I'm sorry. My bad, bro. My bad. Shout y'all out. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. If I got trapped in a box with my ex for 12 hours, we fucking when the video is over. That's why I don't talk to my exes or ex. That's just not a good idea. Fuck. Oh my god, I forgot to. All right, bro. Damn it. She be moving and shit like, you know, whatever, bro. She gonna see this? I don't give a fuck.
I think I've ever like been that in love with anybody.
So why'd you fuck it up and cheat on me?
Who'd you cheat on here? Who did you cheat on you with?
Hey, a little hug or something or no? Or,
sure.
Hey.
Oh no, that much space in between. Shit might change, bro. Shit might change.
After you, I guess. The breakup happened May of 2019, more or less.
Like junior year of our college? It was a while ago. It was a while ago, yeah. I like this.
Yeah, it's comfy. I think there are things that both of us did.
There was an incident our junior year, and so I kind of want to get into that.
Before
junior
we
year
start,
in college?
Would you like a Tic Tac or no?
Do you think at the end of the 12 hours there's any chance you could fall back in love with him?
Oof. I don't think so.
We could leave potentially, maybe starting something new.
What do you mean by?
Like potentially getting back together. Maybe.
She still
What
wants
did
that.
you think when I texted you if you wanted to be here?
All right, Chad. Look, all dick sucking aside, he's younger than me. He's younger than me. Just all dick sucking aside. That's all I'm gonna say.
Here.
Couple conversations. So I was like, what better way than sitting in a box where you can't sit on your phone and you can't leave? I don't think either of us will really come out of here angry.
Well, I guess wait and see, I suppose.
Who has to go out first?
It was a long process.
That's
we were friends for a long time.
We were friends for a few months.
We became like best.
She said, like, bro, when you get these totally different answers, bro, it just make one nigga look like they delusional and the other nigga look like they don't give a fuck.
Friends.
We were friends for a long, we was friends for a few months. This bitch lying.
I would say.
I knew that I liked you. You were and still are very attractive and beautiful and stylish and very fun to be around and stuff.
Stylish?
And so we go to this little party. We all get really drunk. You started making out with everybody.
It was a game.
At this point, it was like, what, 4 or 5 in the morning. And I was like, I should probably go because I have work tomorrow at like 10. So you walked me like out of the building.
Yeah, at work at Urban Outfitters.
And as I'm leaving, we engage in copious amounts of making out. And then I think the next day is when we had the conversation of
He's the one who cheated?
okay, are we officially boyfriend, girlfriend? And we were like, yes. And that was September 24th. You know, we were together for a while, close to 2 years, I guess. In that time, you know, there were mistakes that were made and stuff. I just wanted to apologize because I cheated on you when we were together.
Damn.
And that really hurt you
Damn.
a lot.
Damn.
It's one of those things that to this day I still think about like really often. It really wasn't fair, especially you know, being a kind person that you are and being the type of girlfriend that you were and the type of friend that you were and how important you were to me. I think I was just so like caught up in like the self-loathing of it.
If he said sorry right now, like in a different way without the camera, she definitely would leave with him. It would cut the video, cut the video right now.
Wasn't even able to like.
She's all the way in. She's reeled in.
To, like,
You're
see
just
you
imploding.
and that made things worse, I think. But
I think living together made it worse.
Good night, Shawn
Yeah,
and
I think
Chat.
so.
Stream
Bye.
good thing.
After you broke
Thanks for
up
tuning
with me,
in. We
kinda
love you.
acted like we were still dating without the label.
well, we never like did stuff after we broke up.
No, we didn't. But like you would say like, "Hey, sugar tits," and I'm like,
What?
"Yeah." You were like in a silly, goofy mood, and you smacked my butt too, and I'm like, "What?"
Yeah, that was definitely stuff that was.
It was.
No.
You were having a moment, and then we had the final. I'm sure you're aware of where I'm going with this. We, I don't know, studied for an hour, and then I was getting sleepy, and I don't even know why you suggested I sleep in your room. I was literally right next door.
Yeah, well, I remember because you were on my bed and you were like sort of sitting, but you were lying down. And you
I thought that was going somewhere crazy. I'm like, wait, what are you about to say?
were like literally dozing off. So what I meant was like, if you want to like sleep for a minute, like you can.
All of a sudden, like, I had woken up and I had felt like a hand on my thigh. And I'm like,
Nah. I'm sorry, bro. Nah. You are a victim. What do you mean? Where is this going? I fucked the cheating. This is way worse.
that's weird. I don't know what to do. I'm sure it'll stop. I kind of wanted to see your perspective. What was going through your head?
I think
What you wait. No. You can't just skip over that. Why did they fast forward? Like, this nigga definitely admitted to some criminal shit just
My
now.
thigh. And I'm like, that's weird. I don't know what to do. I'm sure it'll stop. I kind of wanted to see your perspective. What was going through your head?
I think one of the hardest parts for me when we first broke up, and especially since we were still living together, when you're with somebody for a long time and you're used to having a certain physical intimacy and a certain relationship.
She just said, I thought it was going to stop. After she got the thigh touched, I thought it was going to stop. That means he kept going. What happened?
Relationship and a certain things. Obviously, like, I knew that once we ended, those things had to end, but it's not like, it's not possible for like any person to just like have like a
I am ready.
Okay, here we go.
Whoa, hold on, bro.
I recognize that guy.
switch that you flipped and go from like boyfriend mode to friend mode, especially things with like physical contact. And I didn't realize that. I'm really sorry, and I really do apologize about making you feel that way and putting my hands on you in a way that I shouldn't have. I really hope that you'll hear me and know that I didn't intend for it to be a harmful, aggressive
I didn't intend to like try to force myself on you. Is that what you're saying?
thing. It was
weird. It didn't feel aggressive. I was just, after that point, I was unsure.
Is it time for
what?
a potty break by chance?
Yeah.
Do you think
Yeah,
it'd
he
be
need to go
possible
after that
to
one.
just be friends?
It's weird, because I've got a vibe.
What do you mean a vibe?
When I moved to Korea, he made me a playlist that was like 9 hours, 10 hours, and all the songs
Oh no,
are
bro,
like,
that's
I
kinda
miss
crazy.
you. If it were up to me, I'd be with you. And like songs like that. So I was like, we're musicians. Is he trying to send me a message?
Any new ways that you're feeling?
I feel like it felt really healthy and it felt pretty natural, I think.
Who was better at that?
Probably you.
Me?
Probably.
Why probably?
Experience.
I guess, yeah, I have more sexual.
See, these are the niggas that be like, and they try to like, I don't believe this is his real voice. I don't believe this is his real style. Like, niggas like this try their best to be as unintimidating as humanly possible so that when they get around certain women, they'll feel like, oh, this isn't a threat, like, at all. Like, walking up on this nigga, stereotypically, you might assume that he isn't extremely masculine guy's guy. And so when he talks in this soft tone, he's got, I'm assuming he's got these little earrings or whatever, this yee ass haircut. It's like, oh, this is fine. He's not one of those. And he 100% is. He's weird.
Partners. I think we made a good team, if you will. We were.
You do rock, paper, scissors, slide, braiding hair.
I mean, I don't know that you can braid my hair, but I could braid your hair.
Okay.
Oh, God, please don't.
So the Spotify playlist you made, eh?
Yeah? You like it?
There's quite a few songs in there.
Yeah.
When I was listening to it in Korea, I was like, are you sending a message?
I was not intending to send you any kind of a message.
Look at this
to me.
nigga braiding bitch's hair, bro. Like, this isn't something regular niggas do. This is something that niggas who are on the prowl do so they can get close. And when they least expect, pounce. I've seen niggas like this. And niggas, when niggas see niggas like this, it's like, what he doing? What he doing? That don't seem normal. It just don't seem right.
Music. Were you hoping that I was?
I mean, I wouldn't say I was hoping, but it seemed a little too, like, I'm gonna pull that playlist up later and I'm gonna show you exactly what I mean.
Honestly, a big piece of it was like, I know you're gonna be on a fucking flight for a long time, so like if you're absolutely bored and you get sick of your own music and you want some fresh tunes, then here you go, mate. Nah, that's not too bad. That ain't too bad.
How's it going?
It's going good. Time's flying.
You said maybe you would consider getting back together. Do you feel more strongly about that?
It's still kind of coming along now that we're kind of getting into like deeper conversations and like talking about issues that were really just pushing our relationship. I think it's starting to get a little bit stronger. It's not ruled out.
So what else do you want to explore?
Definitely the pregnancy.
Pregnancy.
Are you having any romantic feelings for her right now and being with her this long?
Wow, okay. That's a fair question. You know, it's like as we're reminiscing and like talking about things and thinking about memories, there's definitely moments where like I just kind of look at her and remember those feelings.
You're not fucking
and
with her no
remember those
more.
moments and sort of think like, yeah, like it's a hard thing to not want back.
Do a little yoga.
You teach me some yoga. Me too.
You're gonna bring that back,
This
straight
one?
back.
Straight back.
Like lean down, lay down. I feel like a seal. That's more dolphin.
Did you two talk about marriage?
Okay.
We dated,
Yeah, when we dated for sure.
like briefly, not much. Like
it came
they
up
weren't,
several times.
yeah, but they weren't like
Alright.
in gross detail.
I don't know if you remember this. We straight up had conversations about like, here goes, ready? About how we would raise our kids, like religiously speaking. We were like, if we have kids, you were like, I want to raise my kids Christian. And I was like, I'm not Christian, but if you want to raise them that way, like that's fine. Just know that I'm not necessarily in that.
Yeah.
Oh, we know.
We talked about religion quite a bit throughout the relationship. Like I would ask.
We know.
Because it means a lot just for you to show up.
Right.
Just to come to my church. I think it was hitting a nerve with your experience with your dad.
Stepdad.
Stepdad and his pushiness. But going was something that was like upsetting you, and I didn't want to do anything to like make you upset, but I didn't want to say it's okay that you don't come.
So what happened with
that point has
stepdad?
always been a breaking point with me and guys and people I've been with.
Yeah.
Oh, that
To this
food's so
day, I
fire.
don't think I've ever like been that in love with anybody.
So why'd you fuck it up and cheat on me? Because this isn't the first time you've told me, oh, I love you so much, or like, I'm so in love with you.
Because I'm a fucking idiot, honestly. Because I'm fucking stupid. And
Were you just not thinking?
no.
So why didn't you tell me immediately?
I really thought I was doing better by you by not.
This how they get in, though. It is. It's how they get in. All you gotta do is get her to keep asking questions, like why this, why that. Does the answer really matter? It don't matter. I did it. I did it. You don't want to know why. You just don't want to look stupid. You want me to give you a reason that you feel is justifiable in your mind so that when we walk out of here and we fuck later, you feel like at least I made him work to some degree for something. But you already know where this is going. You know what's up.
I'm telling you. I couldn't think to myself, like, I fucked it up so bad that she's going to leave me and I don't want to lose her.
Nigga said he fake fruity.
Yes.
They're good.
They're really good. Do you think if we were to date now, where we are in our lives, we would be better for each other?
I think so. We can't be worse than we were for each other.
Oh yeah, it's over.
You seem a lot more like mentally healthy personally, because I think you were
Yeah,
your worst
it's
enemy
over.
when you were dating.
It's
We definitely
over.
would be a lot better for each
I
other
think
now.
there are still some challenges to get over.
Sure.
If we were to date.
Yeah.
Number one being that I'm pregnant.
Can you give us some more context of how he knows already?
I had moved to Korea to teach English, and I met a guide over there, and he was really kind to me, made me laugh. One night
They
we had
bumping
sex,
bellies
and
after this
immediately
for
after
show.
having sex, I was like, I'm pregnant. I'm gonna be
Slapping
pregnant.
bellies.
Before I got the actual pregnancy test, I broke up with him. And I had said if I actually am pregnant, I'm going to move to America. My support system's there. And we had a long conversation which ended in me being called childish. And so I flew back. I think you were one of the first friends I saw.
I don't know how I feel about that. Like, whether or not she decides to have the baby, I do believe should be her choice. But, like, taking my kid to a totally different country is something that's not really... That's a totally different conversation. We gotta change that. Cause that's a little OD. That's like, whoa? Like, huh? That's a little different right there. The rights have to begin at some point. And I don't believe her. I don't know why I don't believe that she's like something about the same race.
Ask her, are you looking for someone to raise your child?
Are you looking for someone to raise your child with?
Am I seeking somebody? No. It would be nice
Mm-hmm.
to have someone to help. Because I don't want
I
to
feel that.
meet someone and then say, hi, I'm pregnant. I'm going to have a child. Like, if you're with me, you have to take care of the kid
Narrows down the pool.
significantly.
You've made a lot of hard choices, and I applaud you for everything you've done so far, honestly. How are you doing with it?
It was a struggle. I was not happy when I found out I was pregnant. And I had kind of thought about abortion, but I did some praying and realized that you can't really make a plan in your life because it's not always going to go how you want it to. There's no point in a plan, and my life is led by God, so I guess I'm going back to America. That's where I'm needed.
I just find it weird when people say this because it's like, when does the religion start and then when does it end? Or it's like these random laps of, it's okay to just be like, yeah, I made a mistake. Like, you look at your parents and you look at yourself, you be like, yeah, I was probably a mistake. They didn't plan for me to be here. That's fine. But now it's like, bro, what you talking about? What this got to do with God at this point? It's just me. That's just me.
God intended, like planned for you to have a baby?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool.
It's scary, but like it's literally showing me I have so many people that I can count on and that can help me, and that's what helped me move back here.
Hypothetically, if we were to get back together today, what would that look like?
I mean, there's so many unknowns and questions because I'm pregnant. I would like to think, because we've gone through the small talk portion of like, where are you from?
Where are you from?
We're already to the point where we know
Yeah.
enough about each other.
And we know that we click.
I'd want you to go to church weekly.
Oh, no, this is
Because it
crazy.
is my identity. Again, it's literally just supporting me, not necessarily believing all of it.
Another pro of hypothetically getting back together today.
Having a stepdaddy.
Having a stepdaddy. That's a pro for you.
What do you miss most about me?
Okay. What do I miss most about you?
Yeah.
Like one thing or like several things?
I mean, you can give me a list.
Even in our relationship, we really were like best friends first. Like we absolutely were. You really quite were my other half. You had a lot of love to give, and it was very beautiful to receive.
Bro,
I
these
miss
jeans tight as
Telling me all my
fuck.
little dramas and like
Holy.
your little partnered crimes. So I would just
Partnered
literally whatever I knew, you knew. Also, having someone that makes me laugh to the point I cackle. It's been a long time since I've heartily laughed, like legitimately. You're a man of moody moods.
Moody moods, what that means.
Like songwriting. You wrote several songs about me.
Well, I wrote songs about you before we were dating, and I wrote at least one song for you while we were dating. Do you remember that? For Christmas.
Oh yes,
the girl with yellow hair.
And the Pop Tarts.
Back when you were blonde.
It's probably somewhere still
6
on my phone
months ago,
because
I
I
met this
couldn't
girl
really.
who told me she could draw.
Look at this. Like, what? What's going on, bro? I'm not even upset about his stance or his pose right now. That has nothing to do with what I'm saying right now. This is just everything wrong with relationships. It is. This is everything that people believe relationships should be. It's just not. Get the fuck off of me. You grown as hell. Go over there, bro. Go sit down. I fuck with you, but over there, I want my space. Chill. They doing a lot.
Real well, but she
They doing a
forgot
lot.
to mention her real talent was stealing hearts.
Is there a date gonna happen?
There could be.
We've been talking about going to the zoo.
We have.
Bro, y'all doing it. It's already done.
The otters.
Would you consider it a date, or would it just be like, we're friends?
I think I'm going to the zoo with someone on my own. It's a date. The zoo is my date spot.
The zoo is your date spot. Zoo and then Dippin' Dots.
Bro, do you want a date?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed.
That was. It's either all in or like.
I told you he wasn't interested like
not
that.
At all.
He'll do it
Yeah.
with you though.
That's true.
He'll fuck.
I would say yes. But at the same time, I feel like maybe I would need a little bit of time to think about it. Now that the hypothetical is becoming more real, you know,
The
it's like if it's
implications
you know, like if it's in, it's all in kind of thing. You know what I mean? And like there's history and there's people and there's families and there's baby and there's this and there's drama and there's these things. My initial response is to say yes.
I'm trying to think of how that handshake went.
I barely
So
know.
there's
Okay.
smack, smack, pinky, birdie, pull it back, fist bump.
Did we shake on it? Is that our? We shook on
Oh,
it.
we shook.
We're
One date.
one date.
Bing.
Bing.
Okay.
Hopefully
all this
that's gone by
food?
faster than I thought.
Yeah.
I guess time flies.
When you're having
Whenever.
fun.
Well, you finish your sandwich. I go take potty stretch break.
Okay.
Ugh. Don't hit the microphone. Don't hit the microphone. Ah, look at me. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
You're going on a date?
I guess so.
You agreed to a date.
I guess so. Yeah.
She seemed a little disappointed that you're kind of hesitant.
I guess it felt like a big thing to say yes to. You know, like kind of a big commitment. But I think I've come around a little bit. Like it's one date, at least. Might not be like a super high stakes event. Before today, as we had been reconnecting, had you had any thoughts of like a possibility of getting back together with me or like seeing me that way at all in any sense?
Did it cross my mind? Yeah. Like when I was in Korea. Prior to that, not really. The more we kind
I'm
of started
lost.
talking, the more sides of you I had seen, and the more reliable you became as a person just in my life.
Bro, this
The
nigga
reliability
assaulted
kind of
you.
Brought into question, like, can I trust you again? My eventual answer as the father of the baby had broken my trust. What I had told him was, it took you 3 years, but I would say you built my trust back. I wasn't sure if I wanted to get back together, but in talking with you, I think it was always in the back of my mind as a possibility. Like I could see if we could work again.
Bro.
If I were to have kids with somebody, I think you would be a pretty good person to have kids with.
I like to hear that.
Yeah.
Oh
Baby
my
cute,
god, he
baby.
reeled her in.
White.
See, bro, this is the same thing as talking to I feel like to me, this is the same thing as talking to an underage girl. Talking to someone who's like this mentally breakable, this mentally moldable. It's like, is there even any, what do you get out of this at this point? If I'm getting basically everything that's not attractive. I want to talk to someone who's not going through all these things. On top of that, you pregnant, so you really unstable.
And Hispanic. Yeah, I mean, it's a good combo.
Ah, shit.
At any point during this experience, have you thought about kissing me?
Yeah.
Really?
I thought,
Please
like,
don't.
would I want to? Like, what would it be like? After this, would I kiss him?
Oh,
Like
shit.
by the car, just
By
like
the car.
sneaky after hours.
Sneaky. Who is she? Chaotic.
Like, let's explore that. And I was thinking about it, and I was like, all while you were talking, so I'm sorry if I...
This baby about to get messed the fuck up, and that's crazy, because that's gonna be his origin story. Please don't touch the baby, bro. That's all I'm saying.
didn't
That's
listen
fair. No, that's
to
okay.
things you were saying.
You were getting lost in my voice. What can I
Oh
say?
my
I
gosh.
tend to have that
Lost
effect on
in the
people.
lips. You want to peck?
Sure.
Here,
Oh, please.
I'll give you a little kissy.
Okay.
Bro, I'm cringing. She said I'll give you a little kissy. I knew they was fucking, bro. Ew. Okay, bro, come on, stop.
Maybe more than a peck.
Maybe more than a peck.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Room for improvement. Beard burn is never,
The beard.
never
Bro,
enjoyable.
the
That's
spark
not going
just
away
flew
when
in
you
her
let it grow or
mind.
shave it.
You two kissed.
We did.
We did.
When's the last time you kissed?
Last time we dated?
When we dated, yeah. 3 years ago, I guess. I was not expecting you to ask me if I wanted to kiss. I will be honest.
You thought I was gonna sit over here and twiddle my fingers and...
just secretly wanted.
Yeah.
Bro, you're too bendable right now. I can't.
Okay.
Do you feel like after today so far, do you feel like you are more attracted to me than you were before today?
Before today, yeah. I think I've got a lot of hard questions out there and very interesting answers. How about you? After today, our whole experience, how you finding me?
How you finding me? I've never not found you physically attractive, but the other part, emotional, intellectual, I definitely think those were heightened as of today.
How? What do you mean emotional attraction? How are you more?
$6.99 each, and with 16 slices, that's
How are you more attracted to her after seeing everything that she said? How could you even say that? She is one of the most emotionally unattractive people I have seen. This is crazy. I feel bad.
Oh, that's my ring.
You're the one that's hurting. You're the one with the rings, huh?
I know you keep hitting my nuts.
You nuts. What's up?
Nothing much.
Not much.
Just been hanging out in a box.
Just been hanging out in the
Got
box.
down to the final hour.
Final hour.
Whoa.
Holy moly, guacamole.
You two kissed.
Honestly, I was not planning that. If I weren't in this environment, I probably wouldn't have kissed him.
Were you expecting that?
Uh-huh.
Like to kiss?
Yeah.
Not at all, honestly. I was more surprised that she would be willing to kiss, you know?
Do you
That
think
was-
you're deserving of her affection?
I am doing what I can to make up for the past and to right my wrongs and sort of make up for what I did and what has happened between us. If my best is enough and it's what she would require and what is needed, in that case, yeah.
I stood up and looked around. There was nothing
Oh, yeah.
to be found.
It's over
Just a
for her. She
word
done.
I could sing that I heard.
Final 5-ish minutes.
How has this been
What
for
the
you?
fuck?
Honestly, pretty fun. It was nice spending time with you, and you know, I always enjoy being near you and around you. And learned a lot. You know, we broke through some barriers.
Did you think it would go as fast as it did?
No. What about you?
It's been fun. I learned a lot. Kind of things I thought I wanted to hear, things I needed to hear. Wasn't anticipating leaving here having a date.
It's over. You about to destroy her.
Yeah.
I was definitely not anticipating kissing.
She was broken
Yeah, me
before, but
either.
now
so
she's about
it
to get
felt
destroyed.
like planned and spontaneous and all the fun parts of knowing
Yeah.
somebody and like getting to know somebody.
Yeah, it definitely felt like an experiment.
We did it!
Yay! Hug it out too, or no?
Sure.
My butt. Sorry, I'm very sorry, I will say. Shut up. I really love you. You know,
Oh
You're
my
great.
god, bro. Ah.
do that. I'm happy to have you in my life again.
This shit make me cringe, bro.
Me too.
All right, you did it.
Okay.
Wow.
Ready to get out and be free?
I mean, I can chill. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, let's go.
Oh, you want to stay here longer?
I mean,
Are you surprised by what happened?
I guess I'm a little bit surprised about how comfortable and easy it felt to just be so candid.
I think we're back.
I thought he was about to say, I'm surprised after I tried to rape this bitch that she still let me kiss her. Yeah, I just think that shit like this, bro, is just, it made me feel weird because as someone who like looks at people and I'm like, yo, this person clearly is not in a position to be dating, or they're not in a position to be dating me, I probably should just step away. Even though I could get everything I want out of this person, I should probably back up. It's only going to mean more of a headache for me later too, especially if she end up being crazy. I've had to deal with that situation too. But you need to make sure sometimes you gotta actually put other people before yourself. Sometimes. And be like, you know what? Am I going to be doing more harm than good by entertaining this person? Probably. And it's even worse. They might have a kid. She probably about to have a kid. I don't know what people are capable of. You really don't. I have no idea. Of course, I have no idea what people are capable of. I just don't want to be responsible or contribute to whatever happens in the future. I don't want to be a contributing factor as to why you end up doing X, Y, Z, or why you feel X, Y, Z. Especially if I'm the main person that caused it, I want to be away from you. Oh, and it's hard to do that sometimes too. Because some of these bitches be fine. But you gotta care about people sometimes. And sometimes caring means stepping away. But that's what he should have done. Because this ain't going nowhere fast. This ain't going nowhere fast, bro. That's just bad. That's bad right there.
To being best friends, potentially on the way to something more.
I guess we'll go on a date and see how it goes, see how it feels, and I'll let you know.
Damn, bro. That's fucked. How am I bugging? I'm not bugging at all. You don't fuck with bro? I mean, it's okay. You know, normally people don't fuck with people who like force their will on other people, but it's not a crazy take.